Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be taking a look at a Sister Battle Hospitalia. Now this has kind of been sitting aside for a little bit for the right moment, and I figure this is the right moment. So, first off we have a really nice picture of the model on the front, which is pretty much nearly the same size as the model, maybe a bit smaller. We have a picture of the model on the side. We have Hospitalia picture on the top and some random text, including some associated text, including Made in England. We have her with her showing off her two head options. Well, what could be two, there could be more. We also get to see the casualty that's at her foot, and the servo pack, back of the servo pack with the dove and the servo arms. You see the little icon she's holding up. And yeah, that's about all I can say off the box. So let's try and open this without completely destroying the packaging. So like that. And let's put the box to the side. First off we have instructions, which I'm not going to show the data sheet, but shows off how to build the model, shows off some of the base stuff. Now, much like I did with my what's the model called? Tyrannia Palos, I'm gonna, for the initial base, I'm gonna end up doing green stuff around there. So yeah, and then that just shows the last instructions. So let's take a look at the real reason we're all here. A model that's going to be a pain to get out of the sprue. So we've got the first sprue, which has the torso of the casualty plus an arm, which I think belongs to the casualty. You have a head, half a head, two halves of a head in fact, which I'd say belong to the casualty. We also have the head for the casualty. We have, I love that they've actually got the helmet split in half. Like, they've got that to actually have it on the base. We've got the leg, some leg parts, back of torso, servo part, book, icon, shin, and a dovey thing. And here's the other side of it. Hopefully it's all clear. My screen on my camera is not particularly great. Next we have the text, the detailed base for the model. We have part of the backpack. We have the surgeon's tool, or was it Netchinon that it was referred to as in older Space Marine codexes. We have part of the backpack where the servo arm gets mounted on. We have backside of faces. We have other icon. We have Roby parts. We have front of Roby part. That's what it looks like from the other side. Then we have a plain base that the model goes on. Okay, so before I show off the model, I figure I might as well show off the base that I'm working on for the model. So we have here the part where the Battle Sister is going to be lying. We have the feet for the Hospitalia, and I've completed the base by sculpting on some ground around it and also putting in some textured, what's the term, tiles, I think, so as to tie this in better with my army, who mostly have tiles on their bases. Got any immediately to hand to show? No, but I'll show them later. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment once I've actually got the model fully painted. Now, my feelings is that if they're going to go the length of actually adding textured base, they might as well make it a proper base, like they did with the oh God, what's her name? Amelia Novena. Rather than just doing this large slab that then sits on this blank thing that you've got to fill in around it. But, well, that's just me. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment. So, we have the painted Hospitalia and her charge, who is dying on her base. So I figured I'd mirror my normal Sister of Battle colour scheme, where instead of having the robes being the reddy purple and the armour being purple, I went red armour, purple robes. Just might as well. Now, probably hearing the black cat's bell in the background. Now, for those who've wondered, and I'll just find something to put her on top of. Here is how the metal one compares. It's only taller because I've made it taller. The old metal one's way smaller. Like, if we put them properly side by side, like even without the detail on the base, the metal ones are way smaller. GW size creep strikes again. There we go. Like, it is way smaller. This is one of the models where it's really noticeable, especially when you consider the base. Now, let me just pick the model up and take a look at and show off what I did. Now, I didn't like the idea of her helmet sitting beside her as it was, so instead I went and put a spare Celestian helmet on her just to make her look more interesting. And yeah, now pardon the background noise, it's too hot in here to leave the window closed while I'm recording. So yeah. So yeah, this model is, as far as this model is concerned, it's a nice model. I'm not sold on the larger base though. Like, sure it gives room for a diorama, but I kind of feel like it makes her take up too much of the battlefield, and makes her take up too much room. Like, even more than like the characters on funky detail bases. But at the same time, it is a nice model. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and again, apologies for the background noise, that the local birds are quite enjoying Twilight. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.